Not every Northeastern student sits in class with a bullet in his spine, but for senior Yousef Bashir, it's a constant reminder of his past in Gaza.
There's like something in my body that constantly reminds me of how desperate I really am for a time of peace.
At age 15, he was shot by an Israeli soldier. Israeli Defense Forces occupied Bashir's home in 2000 after peace talks failed between Israel and the Palestinian Authority. His father, Khalil Bashir, made the decision for his family to stay.
My dad treated our home and our land as, he was literally in love with it. Just like a man falls in love with a woman, my dad was in love with the land.
Living with the soldiers wasn't easy. They forbid Yousef's family from going upstairs, and if they did, they were told they would be shot. They had to ask permission to enter their kitchen or to use the bathroom.
I was imprisoned in my own house.
Yousef's father urged his family not to fight back. He was their model for peaceful resistance during the Israeli occupation.
They did their best to push us out of the house, but they never succeeded because of my father.
In 2004, the United Nations became aware of the Bashir situation and visited their home. As the UN officials were leaving, Yousef waved goodbye and was shot down by one of the soldiers on his front lawn.
All the pain in the world started hitting me. It was everywhere, but that's when I also realized that I was not going to die.
Doctors were able to save Yousef's life. They feared he would be paralyzed, but with their care, he learned to walk again. As he was recovering, he realized that Palestinians and Israelis aren't so different. It solidified his father's message of peace. Yousef left for the United States to go to school. He's made it his mission to share his story with others.
Every time I tell my story, I see, the change, especially if you're from the other side.
Yousef is graduating from Northeastern in May and will begin a graduate program at Brandeis University, a school with many Jewish students. It's exactly where he wants to be.
People fantasize about peace between Palestine and Israel, but imagine if our generation is the one that, makes real history and brings, that resolution to life.